Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
For the bananas. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to have you with us. Today, you're going to have a good time. If you've been watching the last few days, this is the last time we will have this group of loonies with us. And I shouldn't say loonies, should I? I should say this group of ladies and gentlemen. They're really loonies, and here they are anyway. We're winning money today for the blues section. She is the star of her own new series on television, on CBS, as a matter of fact. And her name is Betty White, and her show is The Betty White Show. And her husband, the star of Liars Club, Mr. Alan Ludden. Winning money today for the banana section, actress Shirley Kirks and her guy from Laverne and Shirley, Mr. Eddie Mecca. And winning money today for the red section, Joy Farr and her husband from MASH, Mr. Jamie Farr.
Thank you. Gone too far.
I'm tasting the lipstick from the beginning of the show. It's very good. What is that you have? Have I tried that? No, but look, I'm halfway up the step. Did you notice? If you're ready to go, gentlemen, this question is for you. It's worth $150 to your rooting sections. Men, you're walking down the street with your gal, and you pass an open manhole. A worker in a hard hat reaches up out of the manhole and gives your wife's leg an intimate pat. Then he disappears down a manhole. What would you do? Would you call the police, go down after the guy, or do nothing? That's your choice. That's one of the heavier questions we've asked in some time. You're walking down the street with your gal, you pass an open manhole, a guy comes out, a guy with a hard hat on, it says, doesn't it? No, but it'd be better if... Yes, it does. As a matter... He gives your wife's leg an intimate pat. Then he disappears down the manhole.
What's the matter, Bert?
Well, because Betty's giving it to me out here. What I mean is she's making me break up. What would you do? Would
He knows
you
what you meant.
Call the police, go down after the guy, or
No,
do
I
nothing?
don't know what he
Go
meant.
away now. Goodbye, fellas. Let him figure it out what we're talking about. What would Alan do in a case like that?
What street was this? That's all I remember.
Probably Rodeo or something.
Probably. I think he would probably have an awful lot to say, but I think he would keep walking very quickly. I think we both would.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's no way you can argue with those fellas down there.
Yeah, you'd be at a disadvantage down there, wouldn't you?
I would think so.
Especially if you couldn't swim too good. Okay, you're going to say that Alan would just keep on walking.
Keep on walking.
Okay.
Grousing, but walking.
Do nothing is what we've said.
Yes.
Here he comes. Alan?
Yes?
There you are. There was no bell. Somebody ring his bell. There he is.
Betty's been doing it for years.
Alan, what are you going to do? The guy reaches out of the open manhole and gives Betty's leg a rather intimate pat. Would you go down in the manhole after him? Would you do nothing? Or would you call the police?
I would do nothing and try to convince her that it was I who'd patted her.
That's what the lady said. Almost. But close enough.
Okay.
You know, I wonder, you really wouldn't do anything? Really, you just keep on walking and say, let's get out of here and forget about it and so forth, huh?
Well, now look at the alternatives.
Yeah. That's right.
Calling the cops would make a big simus of something that really wasn't that important. Going down after him with a hard hat on is out of the question. I mean, I didn't even consider that.
I understand
I
that.
mean, that was not one of the choices.
I understand. See, what you said, it's not terribly important, but you weren't the grabee. I mean, after all, he grabbed Betty's leg.
You
know.
didn't say grab, you said a friendly pat.
That's true. I said, no, I didn't say a friendly pat. I said an intimate pat. Shirley, let's get on with it. What is Eddie going to do in a case like that?
Intimate pat,
An
eh?
intimate
oh,
pat?
that changes everything. He would definitely have something to say about it, like
You think so?
Bosh Liva, you know.
What does that mean?
It's that wonderful candy that the
That's
great...
Yeah, that's what I
when
think.
he
You have
has
it after
nothing to
dinner and it's
say,
got honey all over
Bosh
it.
Liva.
What's
I would, he'd definitely walk on by if it's, an
He'd
innocent
keep on
pat.
going.
Sure, why jump in after it?
Did you say innocent pat?
A little pat?
A little pat. I keep saying intimate pat. Nobody wants to hear that, you
Is that a
know?
large grab?
Yeah, could be a yes. All right, you'll say, he'll keep on going, right?
Right.
Here he comes. Gee, I can't wait to get a job. Hello there, Eddie. What are you going to do? Now, you're walking down the street with Shirley. You pass an open manhole. Guy comes out and gives her an intimate pat on her leg. Would you call the police? Would you go down after the guy? Or would you do nothing?
Well, she'd probably pulverize him, and if she didn't, I would.
That's not what the lady said. Ah, there you are.
What did she say?
You put an emphasis on that intimate pat.
No, I kept saying it to you. I didn't want to mislead you. It is an intimate, it says it right there. Gives her a leg an intimate pat.
I'm gonna give you an intimate pat.
You know, now wait. The
I'd
reason
probably
you,
give him one.
The reason
no?
you said that, though, because Shirley is a karate expert. Is that correct?
Right.
I knew that.
But you didn't say anything about her. You said about me.
That's correct.
That's
I asked
right.
you.
I'd take her with me and go down and...
Well,
And say, point out, let me see your hands. Point out the hand. Is that the
There he
hand that gave you the
goes.
pat? Sorry about that, Eddie. What would Jamie do, Joy?
Well, I think those guys that work down there are kind of big and tough and rough. I think he'd just keep walking.
Yeah. Probably, if he'd just come from
If he was
working, they'd
smart.
probably grab his
Yes.
leg by mistake.
Right. I keep walking.
If they grabbed his leg, they wouldn't want him to come down there, would they? Okay, you'll say, keep on going, do nothing. Here he comes. Hey, Jamie.
Hey,
You're
Bert.
walking down the street. You pass an open manhole. A worker in a hard hat reaches up and gives Joy an intimate pat on the leg. Okay? Then he disappears down the manhole. What would you do? Would you call the police? Would you go down after the guy, or would you do nothing?
Could I add one to your multiple choice?
Sure.
Or why didn't he do it to my leg?
Well, depends if you were wearing your dress
That's right.
that day.
I would do nothing.
That's correct. That's what the lady said. Joy and Jamie and Betty and Alan are right by not doing anything. And we'll come back in a moment with question number 2. I don't know what I'd do.